All right, I think this is good. All right, back round 2. Let me see, pretty slippery. I think I might be able to leave these socks on today. Back for round 2. All right, so today, yoga, we do have some blocks. So if you don't have blocks, you can use stacks of books. Stacks of books should be fine. All right, we have a few exercises that we're going to do today, just like last Sunday. I'm going to see if I can come each Sunday and share some yoga poses that help with a certain area. So today we are going to aid in back pain. So we're going to come on all fours. Just going to move the blocks over to the other side. And we are in the book Yoga as Medicine, a yoga journal by Timothy McCall, MD. So he was a doctor. All right. You're going to come to tabletop, all fours. Shoulders right over your wrist. Hips right over your knees. So the first posture we will do is cat-cow. So all these postures today are for helping aid in back pain. So your toes are untucked, right? And what you want to do is drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone is going up. On your exhale, curve the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. You'll feel a beautiful stretch in your abdominal muscles. Exhale, curve the spine, tuck the chin. You'll do this a few times, maybe about 5 times to get started. You can even move forward and back in your cat-cow pose. We'll come right back to our neutral spine. The very next one, we're staying in cat-cow just to do some variations. Peace, 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 whoever entered the room. Again, shoulder stacked over the wrist, hips over the knees. And if this hurts your wrist at all, I have found that some people like to come and make fist. All right? The next one, we're going to take our gaze over our left shoulder. So you're going to bend in the left side of your body. You'll feel a stretch on your right side. Take an inhale. And exhale through the nose. Come right back at center. We're going to take our gaze over the right shoulder. So you're bending in the right side body. You're rainbowing the ribs on the left. Just breathe. Awesome. Come right back at center. And again, do this for like 3 times each. Peace, 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 whoever's entering the room. All right, staying in cat-cow. This is our last one. Inhale. Left arm reaches up. So you're turning your torso. Reach that arm up. Take a full inhale. And exhale. Bring that arm right back down. You'll take it to the other side. Right arm is reaching up. And seeing if maybe you can take the gaze up to that flying thumb. Breathe. Bring it right back down. We're going to keep it moving. Keep it moving. All right, we get to come and lie on our belly. So I believe last week we were lying on our belly too. But we're going to do some Cobra variations. So the first one, it says that we should do this 3 times. We're going to bring our arms down. Come to your forehead. You're going to use your inhale. Lift up through the chest. Lift up through the arms. So back bend. Breathe in. And breathe out to release to your favorite cheek. So this one offers strengthening in the low back. Inhale, come on up. This is really good, especially if you have a job where you're sitting all day long, because you're applying a lot of pressure to the low back by just sitting down. Exhale, release, opposite side. Good. Now we're going to bring our arms to goal pose. Slide this down some. So shoulders are parallel with the elbows. You're keeping your feet on the ground. Inhale, come on up. Strengthening in the upper part of the back. Exhale, release. Use your inhale, come on up. Exhale, release. So you're keeping your feet down. For the last one, make sure that you guys can see me. I'm just going to turn my mat just a little bit so that you can see it. You're going to bring your arms long. Use your inhale. Keep your feet on the mat, or at least try to. We want to let our back work for us. We want your back to work for you. So keep your feet on the mat. Inhale, lift up, oof. And try to tuck the chin slightly so you're not crunching in the neck. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Yes, we are done with that. All right, we're going to move into a figure four pose. I'm just going to turn my mat slightly back this way. Now come onto your back, and you can watch this later or try it later. I am going to bring my left ankle right above the knee, so not quite on the knee joint. You can press it away if you like. Use both your hands, come to the inside of the right thigh. Lift up. So as you lift up, you're also sending that left knee away. So you're pulling in the right thigh. Send the left one away. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. So this helps with the external rotation of the hip. Again, just making room for the low back. You can stay here for about 5 breaths. All right, let's take that to the opposite side. And when you bring your feet down, you can sway a little side to side. That always feels really good. All right, opposite side. So now I have the right ankle right above the left knee, and I'm going to use both hands and just pull myself in. And if this is challenging for you, you can always get like a towel and use a towel to pull it in. Try to relax in your shoulders and your head, and just focus on your breathing. You can use that right elbow to press away that right knee as you're pulling in on the left side. So as a pulling and pressing, flex the toes in so that you protect your knee joints. Good. Again, stay on this side for about 5 breaths as well. You'll bring it right back down. We're going to keep it moving. Keep it moving. Peace, peace, peace. All right, triangle pose. We have 3 more postures. Now I'm coming to standing. All right. We'll start with the right foot forward. Hopefully I don't slide in this. And I have the back foot slightly on the diagonal. Excuse me. All right, so my hips are kind of squared to the front. So think of like a warrior one pose, right? All right, and now I'm just gonna bring my arms to like this T shape, come forward, and then bring my hand. I'm gonna bring my hand to a block. And then I'm gonna lift through the left hand. Being sure to use your breath. You can practice taking your gaze up to that thumb. If you feel like you have a lot of flexibility, you can maybe move the block and just see if you can come down further. But it's more important to try to get that left shoulder back also. So I'm trying to keep a nice straight line. So that's why a block is your friend. Good, we'll come right back up. Take that on the opposite side, piece, piece, piece. So now I have the left foot forward. This time I'm gonna keep the block in my hand, all right? T-shape the arms. I'm sending the left hip back as I move forward, coming down, hand on the block. You might even get some cracks in the body. And lift high through that right arm. And again, I'm trying to actively send my back, well, my shoulder back. So the right shoulder, and I'm breathing. Beautiful, come right back up. Woo. All right, so now we're gonna do revolved triangle. And again, this is all strengthening and supporting the low back. Back pain in general. And we will have one more pose before we take child's pose. All right, I'm bringing the right foot forward once again. I'm taking the block. Have that trusty block. All right, I have my right hand on my right hip. Hand is forward. I'm moving forward with my chest. And then I'm bringing the block to the outside of that right leg. All right, and you can take this on different levels. Now I took it on the highest level. And then I'm gonna send my arm up for a twist. And my body is shaking. Good, bring it right back down. We're gonna do it on the opposite side, and then we're back on the floor. And again, you can come back to these videos anytime you need, right? And just practice. That's what it is, it's a practice. Leading with my chest, taking it down to the outside of that left foot. I'm twisting, and then I'm sending my arm up. So I'm gonna just send this forward a little bit. Okay, breathe. All right, bring that down. Yes, we're done with all my standing postures. You'll come right back down. This posture is really good for your back. You'll just come in, lie down, and you'll just hug your knees in towards the body. Ooh, let out an exhale. Maybe rock a little from side to side. Good. Then our final pose, we're just gonna rock up, move to the table, and we're gonna take a child's pose. So toes are untucked. I'm sending my hips back. So if you want it to be more relaxed, you'll keep your knees in. If you want it to be a little bit more of a stretch in your groin and in your hips, you'll take your knees out. You'll send your hips back once again, and then slide yourself forward. A good stretch in the back. If you want it more relaxed, you'll just bring your palms facing up by your feet. And spend a few moments here, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. So that's what I have for you today for back pain. One of the things that he mentioned in here that I really liked was testing your breathing. All right, so I don't remember what page it was on. Let's see if I can find it really quickly, and then I'm going to end this video. If you have any questions, please, please, please hit me up in my inbox. I am a yoga teacher, so I can assist you. All right, so just coming along on your back. A lot of times, most people who have back pain, they keep their knees bent, right? They keep their knees bent because it helps them to protect their low back. Because a lot of times when you have your feet flat, it arches in the back, and that's when you're like, ouch, oh my gosh. So bring the feet there. You're gonna bring one hand to your belly and the other one to like your low ribs, right? Just testing out, take an inhale. And just notice if your belly is rising. If it's not rising, then you're doing like a reverse breathing. You're not breathing from your diaphragm. You want to breathe from your diaphragm. So on your inhale, your belly will expand, all right? So you're reaching deep down into that belly. Inhale in. then exhale. Your belly will then come right back down. So maybe practice that a few times. Practice using your inhale to expand through the belly. And exhale. So you want to try and get that hand to rise up. All right, this video will be here for you to view, to practice, to even share with people on your page, especially if there are folks on your page who may have some back pain. Thank you for tuning in.